There is always something special happening in our communities, and Wish TV is committed to shining the spotlight on those who are making a difference. From the All Indiana Podcast Network and Wish TV, this is Behind the Eight with Wish TV's entertainment insider, McKinzie Roth.
I'm McKinzie Roth from Wish TV Entertainment Insider with another Behind the Eight. We are welcoming Julie Goodman. She is the president and CEO, Arts Council of Indianapolis. Welcome, Julie. Woo! Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
She is a bigwig. She's a busy powerhouse of a woman, and she has taken the time to join us on Behind the Eight. So we're thrilled that you're here.
What can 160 years of experience teach you about the future? A lot, especially when it comes to protecting what matters. At Pacific Life, we've helped people and businesses confidently embrace the future with life insurance, retirement income, and employee benefits. With strategies built on strength and trust, and a promise to be here for you today and tomorrow. Ask a financial professional how Pacific Life can help you today. Pacific Life Insurance Company, Omaha, Nebraska, and in New York. Pacific Life and Annuity, Phoenix, Arizona.
Audible's romance collection has something to satisfy every side of you. When it comes to what kind of romance you're into, you don't have to choose just one. Fancy a dalliance with a duke, or maybe a steamy billionaire. You could find a book boyfriend in the city and another one tearing it up on the hockey field. And if nothing on this earth satisfies, you can always find love in another realm. Discover modern rom-coms from authors like Lily Chu and Allie Hazelwood, the latest romantasy series from Sarah J. Maas and Rebecca Yarros, plus Regency favorites like Bridgerton and Outlander. And of course, all the really steamy stuff. Your first great love story is free when you sign up for a free 30-day trial at audible.com/Wondery. That's audible.com/Wondery.
Let's start off with kind of like your role. Obviously, you do it all, but for those who aren't familiar.
Well, sure. Well, I have the honor and privilege of leading the Arts Council of Indianapolis, and we are the leading advocacy and services agency for arts and culture here in Indianapolis and Central Indiana. So we support artists, individual artists in the city and region, and we support arts and culture organizations. So we're kind of the support system to the nonprofit arts and culture sector, kind of like the Indy Chamber is to our business community.
And it's so very important. So did you grow up in Indy?
I did. This is my hometown.
Yes.
And I grew up, my parents are both educators. And so we grew up here in Indianapolis, and I went to school in Oxford, Ohio, at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio, and ended up in Cincinnati for most of my professional career until about 3 years ago, when I had the opportunity to come back to Indianapolis with Strata Education Network. And it was just a wonderful opportunity to be back in my hometown. My sister is here.
Yes.
So the cousins get to be together more often. And almost 2 years ago, there was just a big surprise opportunity to be able to join the Arts Council. So it's just
so
been,
cool.
I grew up, the arts have been an important part of my life, throughout my childhood and beyond, and the opportunity to be able to serve and partner with these institutions and organizations that I grew up with, and have had such an important impact on my life is just, it's really a dream job.
Well, it's a perfect fit, I must say. So what are some of the current projects that you guys are working on right now?
Oh my goodness. Well, so of course, we've been supporting the arts and cultural community during the pandemic.
Yes.
So I think first and foremost, we, like everyone, adapted and adjusted everything we're doing to really help artists and help arts organizations navigate COVID-19. And that has looked like everything from research and listening and impact analysis to understand how it's really affecting our community, and then using that information to help inform support. So we've done a number of relief programs, including we've thanks to the generosity of our community and a lot of arts funders, we've been able to raise over $1 million in relief for our artist relief grants.
Incredible.
In the last year. And then with support from Lilly Endowment and the City of Indianapolis and other generous partners, we've been able to provide about $13 million of relief to arts and cultural organizations so far.
We got to give it up for that. That's outstanding.
It is.
Wow.
It's been an important just opportunity to stabilize,
Yes.
the community. And we are, it's been very challenging, and it's been incredible to see how the community's responded and how our artists have responded and how our organizations have responded. So from the very beginning, I can't believe we're coming up on almost a year of this, but
Right.
from the very earliest days of the pandemic, we saw our organizations adjusting their mission and reaching out to people through technology and online and outdoor opportunities, and the same thing for our individual artists. And we came up with this message of Indy keeps creating as really honoring what we saw happening in our community, and also as a message of hope and optimism that we're going to come out of this even stronger. And that's what we're seeing.
I love that so much. Is there an artist in particular or a moment that maybe someone came to you and just was so thankful, or you really touched their lives and made it possible, that just stands out? That you thought, I'm living my purpose. Like, this is what I'm put here on earth to do.
Really, I feel that every day.
I love it. I love that.
And I'll get emotional even talking about it.
That's
because
okay.
it's
We welcome that.
So just first and foremost, my team at the Arts Council, I have worked with an extraordinary group of professionals who are so talented. They're all experts in what they do, and they just care so deeply for our mission and for our community, and just have been relentless in their service and support during this time. So that, first and foremost, is just such an honor to work with them every day. And our board has also been incredibly supportive. But I think just the resilience that we've seen,
I feel like that is such an important, just powerful word to even describe this last year, resilience.
And every day we see examples of this. So the individual artists that have adjusted and performed from their home studios, have been out delivering art kits to children, that adjusted their entire operation to sew masks and gowns for Eskenazi. We have seen organizations pivot their entire season to be online. Over and over again. So we have a lot of notes and letters from artists who have received these relief grants, and I think most of us have now been affected by this. We know people who have we've lost people, and we've certainly lost some amazing and important people in our arts and culture community here due to COVID. And when we realize the impact that this has had on people's lives, the financial impact, almost 100% of our individual artists have been severely impacted. So the grants that we've been able to help support, and ours aren't the only ones, there are many others that we're providing support as well, are helping make sure that people can stay in their homes, that they can pay their rent, that they can pay their mortgage, that they can afford food. And utilities payments, and health care costs, these basic needs. And so we're just really grateful that we were able to be a part of this support system that Indianapolis quickly put together across many segments of our community. But that has been just a constant source of inspiration and gratitude.
I love that so much. Indy strong. When the going gets tough, that's right. Everybody shows up, and that's what's so cool about our city.
We've seen over and over and over.
Oh my goodness, I love this so much. And of course, Wish TV here, we're celebrating Black History Month. We're really big into art and soul. So tell us a little bit about that initiative.
Oh my gosh, we are so grateful for this partnership.
Yes.
So this is a case in point. Art and Soul is a Black History Month festival that the Arts Council has been a part of with support from Lilly Endowment for 25 years.
Wow.
This is the 25th anniversary of Art and Soul, usually in the Arts Garden, the Indianapolis Arts Garden.
Yes.
So we would do a month of free community performances in the Arts Garden, celebrating our city's artists, and so we were confronted with what every other arts organization and partner has been confronted with. How do we do this?
How do we do this?
Safely,
yes.
Ensure the safety of the artists, ensure the safety of the audience, and also just make it available to as many people in the community as possible. we've had an ongoing conversation with the team here at Wish about partnerships. We know there's a deep commitment to arts and culture in our community, and we just reached out and said, let's explore this. What could this look like?
Right.
And I mean, the team has just been phenomenal. So every day during the month of February, Wish has done a broadcast of like a 3-minute highlight
Yes.
of performances from Art and Soul. And then the full 45-minute performance is available on demand on our website at the Arts Council, and it's just been phenomenal.
I've been so uber impressed. And, they always say, like, mathematics, the universal language, but I really feel like it's music. I really feel like it's the arts that connect all of us, no matter what your background, no matter, what belief system or what side you're on. I just think it's so important, and it really unites us and connects our souls.
We certainly believe that, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. So someone, Julie, is thinking, oh, my gosh, I would love to get involved, or I would love to do what Julie does. Like, how does somebody begin?
Well, thank you for asking that. I have a bit of an unconventional path to my job. I started as a music major, so I was very involved. I am a product of incredible arts education experiences. I went to Carmel High School like you did.
Go Hounds!
And phenomenal music program and theater program, and I did all of it. I was in the marching band. I was in orchestra, and then I transferred to marching band because I wanted to be a part of that experience. I played piano, so I accompanied the choirs, and then eventually ended up in show choir, was in the ambassadors there, and did a lot of musical theater. And that just informed so much of my early years, my experience, that the opportunity to be part of teams, just like we experience in sports and hear about the benefits of sports. It's the same in arts and culture. So so I was a music major, voice and piano at Miami University, and then I had a professor who really inspired me, and started to tweak my interest into journalism.
Okay.
And so I ended up ultimately changing my major and pursuing journalism and marketing. And
Very
so
cool.
my whole career has really been in marketing communications, with a focus in advocacy work and a lot of focus in social justice work. In working with nonprofits in Cincinnati, I did a period of time at Cincinnati Opera where I was their head of communications. I have some corporate experience in my background, and then all of that kind of came together in this trio of experiences that brought me to the Arts Council. So I just share that to say there are arts administration programs that are amazing and excellent, and in retrospect, I wish I had known about those and had done that, and maybe someday I'll still do that.
Certainly.
But so I think in arts and culture, I mean, it's like every industry. There are the opportunities that exist in front of the curtain, or in terms of the artists that we all enjoy their amazing talent. But then there's this incredible ecosystem around our artists that make all of this possible.
Right.
And so if you are in finance or accounting, you can be in the arts. Or if you're in marketing and communications, you can work in the arts. And we need operations people, and we need, fundraising people, and we need all of those skill sets, the technical skill sets, the technicians that are a part of it. So it's and that's one of the opportunities that we see really in our sector, is creating more awareness of those opportunities, of those pathways, of apprenticeship programs, of fellowship programs that can help our kids, our youth, understand all the dimensions of arts and culture and what those opportunities look like.
I love it. I mean, you're laying knowledge on me. I'm like, oh yes, there's pathway, all these different pathways. I love it. What sets Indianapolis apart, like the arts scene? What are you most proud of?
Well, I think we just punch above our weight. And I'm not good at sports analogies, but
I am writing that down.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
I mean, we just have this incredible quality and diversity to our arts and cultural community So we have the amazing cultural institutions and attractions of a much larger city.
Right.
And we have our own local favorites, you know, and so I think it's just this dynamic range of organizations and experiences that we have in Indianapolis, whether you are talking about Conner Prairie or you're talking about the Children's Museum, one of the best in the nation.
In the nation, that's right.
We have the Idol Jorg,
yeah,
which is so unique.
It is
beautiful and incredible that we have that here.
Right here at home. Like, a lot of people don't realize all of these things.
We have a world-class symphony. We have an opera company. We have a ballet company. I mean, there are a lot of communities that don't have the range of experiences that we have.
Right.
And we have the Harrison Center.
Yeah.
We have Big Car on the
Yes.
south side. We have, Asante Art Institute, Kids Dance Outreach. I think there is so that's I think the strength of our community and our arts and cultural community is in the diversity of our arts and cultural community. And really, the biggest opportunity I see is just in helping our community really understand and appreciate what we have.
Yes.
And so it's an awareness, that constant need to help create more awareness of these experiences, and then to invite people in.
Invite people in.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We need that. And Julie, you just exude such passion, and I love it. As we wrap up here, what is your fulfillment? How do you define success?
Well, personally for me, it's all really grounded in service.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think, again, as I think about that alignment, if we're all lucky enough to really bring together our personal values and our professional lives, and where there's not really a line in between, that's what I feel here. I think it's really to be in service to our artists, to be in service to our arts and cultural organizations, and to our community through this work. And that is really just a mirror to the spirit of our arts and cultural community, right? That's artists exist in that space, our organizations exist in that space. So I think for me, that's the definition of fulfillment and success for me.
That's absolutely perfect. Thank you so much for coming. That was so good. I'm going to leave it there. Where can everybody find you, Julie, and more information?
Oh, well, certainly. So indyarts.org. So the Arts Council, our offices are here downtown.
Yes.
924 North Pennsylvania. We are connected to our gallery. So Gallery 924 is a nonprofit public gallery that we own and operate. We also own and operate the Indianapolis Arts Garden. So you can always come and say hi to us there. We always have team members in the Arts Garden. And you can find out more about us at indyarts.org.
She is such a class act. Thank you very much for taking the time. Julie Goodman! Oh my gosh, a wealth of knowledge as well. I loved it. I'm McKinzie Roth. This has been Behind the Eight on the All Indiana Podcast Network. Make sure and check out all podcasts, and we will catch you here next week.
From the All Indiana Podcast Network and Wish TV, this is Behind the Eight with Wish TV's entertainment insider McKinzie Roth. Follow and subscribe to this podcast and discover even more great podcasts now at allindianapodcastnetwork.com.